Hello everyone, my name is Ksenia. I'm 19 years old and I'm a Grundluks graduate, and this is my story. It's been a dream of mine to know English fluently since I was a small child. I made my first steps when I was only about 10 years old. I had this Teach Yourself book, and this was quite an interesting experience, to be honest, to teach your own self when you're only a child. The progress was quite slow, but it was yet fruitful. A few years later, I came up to my mom and said, "Mom, this is the time. I want to know English. I'm eager to start lessons in a group with cool people, lots of practice and stuff." And without a shadow of doubt, she said, "Yeah, I know this company, it's called Grundluks, so we can pay a visit there." And without any hesitation, we just headed straight forward, and basically that's how the story began for me. To all subscribers, I can give some advice. First of all, set realistic goals for yourself. It is not possible to get pre-intermediate in 2 weeks, unfortunately. It doesn't work this way, guys. So it's important to set realistic goals and keep going. Do not stop. Try and devote as much time as you can to your learning, and then you will get there. You will reach your goals and everything is going to be fine for you. Another crucial thing to bear in mind is practice. As I said earlier, practice is everything. I'm not going to lie, but I cannot really highlight any serious difficulties that appeared on my way when I was learning the language. I pick up vocabulary quite quickly. Grammar was a bit troublesome for me at first, but with the time, with lots of effort and practice, I got there eventually. So yeah, grammar, the way to your grammar is through practice. Practice is key here. 5 years ago, I was 14 years old, and actually I cannot give my own self some proper advice, because without all those mistakes that I had made and all those predicaments that I had been through, I wouldn't have been the person I am now, and I wouldn't have had the mindset that I have now. So just maybe some advice to enjoy every moment of your life and live every second, however cliche this may sound, because at the end of the day, this is what makes you happy. So, to be frank, I have lots of hobbies. However, the one that I devote most of my time to at the moment is photography. I like making those aesthetic compilations of photographs and then upload them to my own public, which I'm running on VK. So yeah, I'm doing it since 2019 and I already have 500 subscribers or something. It's a small amount for now, but I'm progressing and I'm developing my own self. Taking into account globalization, there are many benefits that you get when you know the language, especially the English language. You can converse to anyone worldwide without any boundaries for you. Moreover, another thing of paramount importance is that you actually change your mindset and you start thinking through another culture. When you know a foreign language, you know the culture most of the time, and this really helps. When you start speaking, you instantly become another person, and that moment, it's always quite breathtaking to see the progress. During my studies at Grundluks, I met lots of wonderful people amongst both teachers and students, and the whole experience was just really good, except for one little thing. Time in Grundluks passes way too quickly. 1 second, this is your first lesson, and a moment later, you're finishing your advanced. So time flies when it's interesting, and that's the case with Grundluks. So the lessons are very engaging and interesting. The way teachers deliver the information is always clear, and via engagement comes this feeling that the hour becomes a second. So quite priceless. So thank you for watching the video, and I really urge you to go to Grundluks for your first lesson if you're feeling that this is the time when you start your language journey.